Hi everyone, and welcome to Weekend Wisdom. Got some channeling. I did some auto writing earlier. Really called to do so. One of my guides stepped in and really wanted to get this message across. The 11th of the 1st, 25. If you add all those numbers together, 2025, it equals 12, or today is a 3. And I thought about that. And as it came up later, it mentioned the Trinity, the body, mind, and spirit. Which of the three, when I say those three words, body, mind, and spirit, do you feel a shakiness when I say it? Which of the three are you not connected to as much as the rest? But we'll get into the channeling. Grounding is really important at this time. Time to connect with center of planet and center of universe. That's a really interesting meditation to really think about today, actually. To be able to energetically connect with the center of the planet. Can you feel it? And then energetically connect with the universe. The expanse, the blackness, the all. Can you get a sense of that? Look for signs, birds, animals, or the weather. Choose peace over fear and love over all else. It's time to rejoice in what is and what is done. A time of great joy awaits at the other side of fear. And then he says, feel the fear and do it anyway. I say he because my guide's name's Harold. Guidance, deception, which is it? Good intentions, are they mind traps? This is my interpretation, be really aware of people's good intentions or seeming good intentions. You're going for the peak. It might seem the hardest, but coming down the other side can be even harder. Keep body, mind and spirit, or the Trinity, connected to stop lowering your energies. So which is out of whack today? The time is now. Meditate, watch hands. Okay. So an example, I was eating grapes earlier and gardening, and I was watching what my hands were doing, how intricately amazing they are, just in the moment, just watching how they can hold the cards, how they can shuffle the cards, and it really brings you into the present moment, even for a second. Yeah, meditate, watch hands. Meditate, walk, watch your feet. Meditate, eat, watch your hands as they hold the food. Smell the food. Rejoice in the food. Be thankful for the food. So that's what I got. Let's elaborate. That just flew out. I love for the whole. It's the energy that I'm really picking up. The body, love of the body. What can you do to love your body more? Mind. Catch what you're thinking on this day. Is it beneficial? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel not so great? Okay. Could be a connection here that's really starting to really come together. And it's a slow and steady progress. Could be a friendship, work colleague, love interest. But it seems to be folding in a slow, steady way that seems to be going down a pretty good path at the moment for you. You feel that this could be the companion or the person that you've been looking for. But just be careful to see if you're looking for something that you feel that you don't have and you're trying to get that in somebody else. It's a really good time to check in with yourself and to make friends and get to know yourself a lot more. Those walking meditations, those hand meditations too, can get you out of your mind even for a moment. And that can really calm your nervous system on this day. Be careful of overthinking. It is a really good time to get out in nature and ground yourself. Sitting on the ground, you know, the old days where we used to picnic. Water, of course. You might think it's an indulgence to stop for a moment and reconnect with your center, your chakras, yourself, your body. How do you feel? But it's certainly not going to be. I think without checking in with your body, your mind, and your spirit on this day, you could be literally feeling like you're literally giving all your energy away to all and sundry. So, as the channeling said, make sure you keep that body, mind, spirit, the Trinity connected. It'll help with any effects on lowering your energy. There could be a block between your heart and throat chakra. And now's the time to feel the energy between your heart and throat. How does it, check in with your body, how does that feel? And now envision basically the energy between your heart and your throat as an infinite expanse. Beautiful. It helps you get out of your head. Just even a meditation like that, just for a moment. Checking in with your body. Because whatever we think, we manifest in our body, and our body's only trying to tell us what we're thinking repetitively, the ruminations. Oh. This is going to raise your vibration. Body awareness. Mind. How are you thinking? Are you thinking about the past? Are you thinking about right now, right this moment? What are your hands are doing? Or are you projecting into the future? What are your hands doing? All right, let's get some more advice. Wow. Because on the other side of fear, basically, is love, as was mentioned earlier. The other side of any fear is a huge bounty. See, once you actually start to get control of your mind, and I think today is going to be a really fantastic grounding time to start to really do this, to start to check yourself, check your mind, what's it thinking? Hey? And think of it as a separate thing. So go, well, mind, you know, I don't really need to think about that right now. All right. I got to watch my hands while I do the dishes. And it's falling in love with yourself again. Because if we don't wholly and solely know ourselves and wholly and solely know all the parts of ourselves, the triggers, how we feel, certain situations around certain people, around certain environments, we're not going to attract people into our life that know themselves either. So now this time at the end of retrograde here, it's a really good time to turn within and check with yourself how you're travelling so far, 2025. Because there's still infinite possibilities and inspiration awaits. And it will take actual action in the world. Not sitting on the mountaintop meditating all the time, but actual action in the world to move this forward So catching your mind, catching where you are, catching where your body's at, catching if are you keeping up with your spiritual practice, whatever that may be. By breaking, I heard something today about breaking each day into a 12-hour compartment. You know, each day, have you fed your body? Have you rested your mind? Have you connected to spirit? If it's all too overwhelming. And make sure that when you catch these thoughts, treat them like a bad roommate, basically. That's the way I do it. Basically say, no, not interested. No, out, no. They float back in. Thoughts, just repetitive patterns, basically, of your mind. But now's the time to catch them and start to realise that it's now time that, you know, whatever we think we're manifesting, so catch the thoughts and think, is that exactly what you want to be manifesting, whatever you're thinking? Massive day of awakening here. So make sure you ground. Infinitely important to ground on this weekend. Okay? We'll get some more advice for you here. Have some fun. Get out in nature. Make sure you balance all things too. And if you look at this one here, while you're working, watch exactly how intricate and amazing your hands are. That gift. How we can hold tools. It just brings you into the moment, just for a second. Because that's where the wisdom is. It's like, oh wow, look at that. That's where the balance is. It might be a hitch, a sticky point. Something that gets you a bit annoyed today too. Sorry, I have to shuffle like this with these whopping great cards. I'll shuffle like this. Oh, one card, please. And see, it's also be aware of how much you're projecting your energy in front of yourself at the moment. When you put your energy on, say, your hands, is the energy where your hands are, or does it feel like it's somewhere else? When you put your energy on your head, does it feel like your head's in front of yourself, or it's actually inside your body? And very, very careful of any excess. Make sure the balance is there. Body, mind, and spirit. And this will bring great joy into your day. Lead with your intuition. But don't be afraid to follow up that intuition with action. Because this is going to lead to great progress today. All right. You're rising to a whole new level. Wow. And you're starting to feel the happiness come back in by the end of the day here. You're excitedly looking forward to working on your spirituality. It's going to bring you great joy, any work you do on your spirituality today, that's for sure. You're going to probably do this work behind closed doors or in private, and that's good to do so. In other words, don't announce that you're going to do this great meditation thing, or you're going to go to this magic retreat of some whoever guru and announce it to all and sundry, and then nothing really happens of it. Today's more of a day to actually pull it into the energy into yourself and actually sit for a moment and watch your breathing. more than worldly posting the grand, you know, you're going to the Himalayas to meditate for however long, the grand ideas. It's a real small, start out small, just start. I think it's what it's trying to say. Just start. Because you're going to get a huge amount of energy from it. You're going to get a real big rush. Okay? But it's really important that you're actually looking after your mind, body, and spirit. Okay? All right, what's going on there? So, it's a beautiful weekend. I hope you're all wonderful. We have a change of reading style today, but that is okay. There's inspiration too on how to actually improve your finances, your stability, and your employment. It could be with actually not being so exuberant with spending or overconsumption, pulling yourself in a little bit, you know, taking care of the cents so the dollars look after themselves, taking care of your diet, not going out to dinner so many nights a week or whatever it is, just, you know, no extra coffee sometimes, whatever it is. Your mind is probably going to be very much on the past though, and wanting to be like that, reminiscing of the way you used to act. And you're taking that light of experience inward. This is going to help magically on this day. By pulling in all of you and realizing that there's the good, the bad, the ugly, the amazingness of you, all of you, having a look at you and spending time with you, it's going to give you strength in all the three, body, mind, spirit, a rejuvenation. In this rejuvenation, you're literally going to feel like you can do anything. So take the time today to really look after number one, because hey, no one deserves it more than you. I really hope that helped. I love you all, and bye for now.